stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me. I won't. Drink this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me. I won't back out. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all... Am I just paranoid?
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the visiting team and our home team. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Here's White on the return. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it.
On 2.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot.
Play action now. Burrow. Look at this, going deep right away. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11 MT. Here we go. Shot.
3rd down run by Gibbs. He's got room to roam. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
On 2, ready?
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Here we go.
Brown on 1st and goal. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here we go. 180, left, stop.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And these guys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Check.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He struggles. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this away. Fields this at the 19.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offensive line. Here we go.
Let's get set. 180, stop.
Going play action here. Burrow finds a seam down the middle. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 42-yard line.
Gun. 12. 180. Wait, stop.
Burrow to the air now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Gun. Stop.
Again, left side for Gibbs. Free inside the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on, set. Gotta be lying. Cup 19.
Play action, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, it puts a sack on the board.
Goes to the hurry up here.
Panther 11.
Quinshon Judkins. First and 10 at
60
the
average.
47-yard line.
19 tight.
To the air on this first down, Richardson has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. From a good play into a great play. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 yards and leads to third down.
First carry here for the South Carolina product. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 2-score game early. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They've got first and goal to work with. And off head and left, it's Judkins. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up second and goal from the 4.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great hard field quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Bayless Jones now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Offense to the line fast. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
I'm one, right?
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He'll get this complete to White. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
So before 3rd down, whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 180. Raise up. Stop.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Gun. Stop.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. We'll cobble together a yard there. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go.
Throw here, third down. Hits him on the out route. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this fourth down.
It's fourth down.
11.
Here we go with Brown. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They only needed a couple, and that's exactly what they got, Brock. Not the most impressive game, but it's a big one all the same. That gets them a fresh set of downs.
2 yards on the play. Results in a first down.
1-1, ready?
Offense is set. First and 10.
It's just set.
Up the middle, here goes White. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch him in the red zone, and they were all over it.
11. 180.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open
Here we go.
for first and 10.
Here's Burrow. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Richardson from his own end zone. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Hey, Smash. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cougar 19.
It's a design run for Richardson. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the pressure moving the chains that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Caught quick right side. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they come, second down. Richardson now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, third and long. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First down and 10 at the 48
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
11. Gun.
Off the play fake. Burrow taking a chance to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Denzel Ward makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Here we go. Panther 60. Warriors 70.
Richardson on 1st and 10. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
19, Pioneer. Here we go. Set. Viking. Hurt. Ready.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Buffalo 18. 65 catch. Ready.
Throwing again, Richardson. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Alert! Ready.
Handoff here to Sanders. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Buckeyes take the lead right away in half number 2. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On one, ready?
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Here.
Drive begins with Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Let's get set.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
11.
Man in motion here.
Hey, can. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On him again, and he goes down again.
Gotta go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's
Third and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's fourth down.
11. Big 13. Big stop.
He'll throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Another one for Gibbs. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
11. Here we go.
A give left side to Brown. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
12.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion left. Brown on 1st and goal. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Brown again. And he's in this time. Touchdown. These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Judkins on 1st down. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Play action with Richardson. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that 1st down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a 1st down for the offense.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. They have the ball and could use an early score. They trail to start the 4th. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Catch made over the middle. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
14-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 13-yard line.
Ready up.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. Here's White on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 18-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
11 MT tight. Here we go, here we go.
It's Jones on the toss. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Gun.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. First down and more, past the 35. And finally they take him down at the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Quincy Williams on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's get set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Crosses midfield, still going. And this play is is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here we go. 180. Race up. Cut.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys trail by a field goal. Going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go.
A give left side for Gibbs. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go. Cut.
First down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing
Here we
more.
go.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
11 corners.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Cut.
Same quarterback run here. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Gun.
Gibbs. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Gets it again. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Our home team, 24. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. 60 by 6. Warriors 70. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
For Harold Van
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Stop.
Here's a design run. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this isn't just anyone in O-Star for them. They picked up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew,